Okay, to finish us off, we're going to do two things. We're going to look at the rhetorical square, and then we are going to look at some test questions. So, for the rhetorical square, we are looking for the purpose of the writing, the audience for whom the writing is done, the persona or assumed role of the writer, and then the message or the content of the writing. So, for the purpose, we're identifying the physical and measurable action. What action does the speaker want the audience to take? With ethos, how does the speaker establish a common value with the audience? How does the speaker create a common ground for speaker and audience? For audience, we're looking at pathos. How does the speaker anticipate and manipulate the audience's emotional reaction? And then finally, argument, logos. How is the message being presented? What figurative language is being used? What mode of discourse, that means speaking, compare and contrast, cause and effect, classification, division, does the speaker employ to convey the message? Now, I know that this looks a little confusing, so I'm going to move on to this page. So this is what you are going to be doing on your exit slip. So you're going to be answering the following questions. For subject, what subject is the speaker discussing? What is the message about the subject? How is the text structured? So is it told in a flashback? Is it told in smaller vignettes? Is it told as a scary story or a happy story or a sad story? And then context. What is happening locally or nationally that may have influenced the writing on this subject? So what's going on in that neighborhood? What's going on during that time period? What's going on in the world or in the United States in general? For the author persona, how does the author present him or herself? In this case, it's a her. And then why? What effect does this have on the story? So, AKA, how do we feel towards her based on how she presents herself? For the audience questions, who is the intended audience? Who did she write this for? What is the audience's knowledge, expectations, and disposition or feelings about the subject? What do they value or think is important? And then, are there outside circumstances affecting the audience, us as readers? And then, purpose. Why was this text written? What should we think or do? What philosophy or worldview does the writer or the author want to share?